All right. I've had way too much caffeine. I'm ready to go. Let's get this rebuild going. We're doing the Oakland Athletics, obviously. Let's hop into it. Whew. So like I've said, we're doing the Oakland Athletics. I've had too much caffeine. I'm ready to go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling good. And I hope you do enjoy the video. Obviously, the Athletics was the team that won the poll that I put in the rebuild that was a couple days ago. Yesterday, I uploaded the relocation franchise. If you did miss that, it's going to be on screen now. And what I'll do is I'll leave a link to it in the top corner so that you guys can get caught up if you do want to watch it. So today, the Athletics, a team that, you know what? I'm kind of excited to do this team. Some players that are really, really good. You got Chapman, Matt Olson, Ramon Laureano in center field, Marcus Semien. And I mean, not too much needs to be changed with the team. And I think this is going to be a rebuild that I'm going to try to focus a couple players on prospects, try to bring in a couple new faces. I think this is going to be a good one. So if you do enjoy it, hit that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. Obviously, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Join the team. We've been posting every single day, and just hit that subscribe button. What you want to go ahead and hit it. And then in the comment section, I want you guys today, I want you to tell me your third baseman. Who's that go-to third baseman you get for franchise? There's definitely some glitchy players out there. So in that comment section, get a type in. Let me know who is that third baseman you get. And in the top corner up here, there's going to be that poll for that team for you to vote. And let me know who's going to be that next rebuild team. I think that's really all the things I gotta get off my chest, talk to you guys about. Oh, in the description, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, go and give them a follow if you haven't yet. And also there's my Twitch link. Go and follow that so you're notified whenever I do go live on Twitch. We've been playing Diamond Dynasty. We've been doing some franchise. We just kind of hang out, talk baseball, talk life, talk about your favorite food, just hang out while we play some MLB The Show. So go follow that link if you want to be notified when I do go live. That's it, guys. Let's get into this rebuild. So when we take a look at this roster, you guys can see we got Minaya, we got Mengden, Montas, Bassett, and Fires. The first three I'm pretty happy with. Also, AJ Puck, Jesus Luzardo could potentially move into that 4 and 5 within a season or two. So I'm pretty happy where we're at as a team. Starting pitching, not that big of a worry right now. Relief pitching, a couple older guys with Soria and Petit, but outside of that, again, I'm not like, oh my god, we need pitchers. This is actually a pretty solid bullpen. You got Diekman, Wendelken, Trevino, so not bad. Closing pitcher, Liam Hendricks, again, pretty solid option to have. You look at our catchers, two young catchers who are developing, Austin Allen and Sean Murphy. So either one of those could be our catcher for the whole rebuild. At first base, you got one of the best first basemen in baseball in Matt Olson. Second base, probably one of the weakest spots on the team. Definitely an area I would look to improve. Third base, Matt Chapman. Again, one of the best third basemen in baseball. Don't have to worry about that. Shortstop, Marcus Semien, kind of a late bloomer. He's looking like he's starting to find that rhythm in the batter's box. Obviously, a pretty solid fielder as well. So I'm pretty happy with him at short. In left field, we got Crush Davis, who really can't hit or field anymore. So probably going to get rid of him. In center field, we got Ramon Laureano. He's definitely going to be our center fielder. And then in right field, Steven Piscotty. Gonna look to upgrade him. So right field, left field, and second base. That's kind of the weak spots in the lineup. Let's see if we can find a guy in like free agency or maybe through a trade and kind of upgrade that spot right away. We're gonna make this for a second baseman because I realized something about our outfield that we can kind of solve the issue for now. So we're gonna go for Luis Arias of the Twins, a player that I was like, you know what? That's not a bad little pickup for us. We're gonna trade Steven Piscotty, Seth Brown, and then Jorge Mateo. Jorge Mateo, we have Marcus Semien. So it's one of those players where it's like, I don't know if he's really going to feature in this rebuild. And his hitting stats are kind of meh. So I don't really know how well he would do in the rebuild anyways. And for a player that's going to hit like 379 for an average, I'm cool with picking up Luis Arias. So when I said I kind of figured out something we could do to solve the problem for left and right field, I completely forgot about Chad Pinder, who's B potential, 28 years old. I definitely think he could go up a few ratings and develop. So he can sit in right field. Left field, Mark Canha. We all know how glitchy he can be in franchise. We're gonna give him a shot in left field. Right field, Pinder, and we're gonna rock with that for the season. No changes outside of the Arias one, and I like the team. So once I get this set up, obviously we'll rock with this for our lineup. And then for pitching staff, we'll take a look at that real quick. This is what we're gonna rock with. I'm gonna take Diekman out of this setup role, and this is the squad. again, a team that should push for a playoff spot. If we don't make it this year, I could see us making the playoffs every single year after this for sure. This is kind of a test day, test everything out, see how it goes, or a test season and see how it goes. And I'll see you guys at the end of it. Alrighty, so the draft, and not a lot of good picks in this draft. It was actually pretty abysmal. And let's take a look at ours, because I mean, we had an 85 potential player with 73 overall. Decent guy. Adrian Sanchez, that made me sound like I knew him personally, and I was like, you know, he's a good guy. But Adrian Sanchez, second base, he's 6'4", 73 overall, B potential, like I mentioned. I mean, he doesn't look bad, but we just picked up Arias, so it's like, you know, like, it's kind of tough. 79 potential for Denson, 77 for Patrick Donald, and then Borbin has 77, and then 68 and 60. Like, it's not great. Not a great draft. And then I've looked at the rest. A lot of the high potential players were really low in overall, so it just wasn't a good draft overall. So I mean, the first pick wasn't bad, but I'm not like super ecstatic about this one. So we're heading into September. Things are looking okay. I mean, I can't complain about how they're going. We're probably on the cusp of a wild card spot, which is pretty good. That's what I was kind of hoping for. But if we don't make the playoffs, like I said, I wasn't going to be, oh, we actually won the division with 92 wins. Really? Take it on the Indians. Okay. Alrighty. Wasn't expecting that. Yeah, everybody was pretty bad in the division, huh? So we're 10th in baseball. We got the division by 6 games. Okay. Arias, didn't I say he was going to hit like 370? Look at that. 368 batting average. So let's take a look at the rest of the league leaders. A couple. Lindor with 204 hits. Okay, I see you. A few league leaders in triples. Lindor had himself a season. I'm assuming Lindor is MVP for sure. Like, there's no way he's not. So let's hop over to the pitching winners, or the pitching league leaders. Garrett Cole ran away with the most wins. Walker Buehler's up there as well. And losses, Chris Bassett's on the lower end. I see Liam Hendricks 41 saves. That's the word I'm looking for. Any league leaders for ERA? Sean Manaea's up there. Mangden's up there. So, okay, it looks like we had a couple decent seasons. And then I saw Chris Davis had a pretty high amount of home runs. So Arias had the Silver Slugger. MVP was Yelich and Garrett Cole. Really interesting. Reliever of the year was Will Smith and Taylor Rogers. Rookie of the year was Yoshi Tsutsugo, and I'm assuming the NL is going to be Akiyama. What a surprise. So let's take a look at our team, because it's looking like we had some pretty good performances throughout our pitching staff from what I saw. Sean Manaea, great. 3 ERA, 1.2 whip, had 200 innings pitched, just under 200 strikeouts. Perfect. Ho! Frankie Montas. Yikes. Just yikes. Chris Bassett, not a bad year. Not a bad year at all. For a guy who's 78 overall, do you know what? I will take that all day. Daniel Mangden, phenomenal. Love to see it. I'm going to bump him up in the order for sure. Jesus Luzardo, still developing, so I'm okay with that. Mike Fiers as a long reliever, not too bad. Yosmero Petit, not terrible at all. That's great. Low whip, really low whip. JB Wendelken was outstanding, unbelievable. Lou Trevino, yikes. A 2 whip. A 2. His whip was 2. Jake Diekman was pretty atrocious as well. Same with Soria. We're going to throw Wendelken there. And Liam Hendricks, he was up there for saves. Not a bad year. So, bullpen, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing at all. Let's take a look at our bench. Robbie Grossman, kind of slaps. Okay. And then the rest, not terrible. Definitely not terrible. Ramon Laureano, not a true leadoff hitter, but he did the job. 344 on base percentage, a 500 slugging, an OPS at just under 850. Yes. Marcus Semien hit 30 home runs, 101 RBIs in the 2 spot. You got Matt Chapman, who almost had 40 home runs. He had more home runs than doubles, 103 RBIs. Gotta love it. Matt Olson almost had 40 home runs as well. I'm liking this little 2, 3, I mean, even 1 through 4. That's solid. Just, yeah. Mark Canna, 42 doubles. Not a crazy home run total, but 42 doubles, almost a 300 average. The OPS at almost 890. Solid season. Chris Davis, Crush Davis had himself a season. A very good season for Crush Davis standards. Holy cow. And then Chad Pinder, a player that I definitely want to keep around. He might even slide in as our right fielder for maybe another season or two. Austin Allen's up to a 73. I kind of want to give Sean Murphy a shot. Similar hitting stats, so we'll see. And then obviously Arias at the bottom of the lineup is probably going to move into this spot right here because he's a leadoff hitter. Like that's what he's meant for. His OPS was 942. Holy cow. The dude doesn't slug, but he's definitely got that OPS. So let's take a look at this matchup against the Indians and elimination. That's okay. We definitely need to improve. Like, we're a good team, but we're not a great team, and that's what I want to get to. The Dodgers defeated the Yankees, and let's keep moving forward. No retirements. Everyone wants to stick around, and let's take a look. Marcus Semien is definitely a player I want to bring back. We'll just he's super happy about that kind of money. Let's do that. We'll go with that. Soria was pretty bad. We're going to let him walk. Liam Hendricks is one of those players that sometimes does really well and sometimes does really bad. So I'm going to be on the safe side. I'm going to do this. We're going to go with that. Robbie Grossman as a bench bat. You know what? $2 million. Perfectly fine with that. Chris Davis. Can you give me 1 or 2 more years of just being that pure DH hitter that I know you can be? I hope so. But just to be safe, I'm going to go club option just in case. And then I'm going to let him walk as well. And then Mike Fiers can walk. So those are my exclusive negotiation offers. We're going to keep moving forward. 40-man, what do we got here? If any of those guys goes, I'm not going to freak out. Arbitration. Chris Bassett as a 4/5. Not bad. Pinder, I said I want him to stick around. Mangden for sure. I might trade Montas. I think that's going to be the move. Tony Kemp, I'm going to let walk because we have Arias, and I feel like we can just maybe sign a better backup guy. And then Lou Trevino, probably going to be a guy I try to trade as well. But arbitration, those are kind of the ins and outs for that. And then when we look at our free agency pool, like contracts that we have to offer, I'm just going to offer it to everybody. Not Brian Schlitter, but for the most part, everybody else is going to get a contract. So when we look at this, look at what we need to bring in, my mouth is so dry. Holy cow. That's why I kept couldn't get my words out. My tongue is so dry. It's just, ugh. But anyways, we need a long reliever, a couple bullpen arms, and then the lineup is the same. Like no big changes needed. So money is definitely going to be going towards pitching for sure. So any big bullpen arms that we could bring in, not really. I mean, it would be a closer, but we already have Hendricks, who's agreed to a closing role. So it's kind of tough to do that. No big starting pitchers. Could we go after a big name free agent? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea. We might do that. Let's see what we can do. I'll see you guys for season 2. Season 2. And I'm all I'm kind of thrown off my game right now because I ended up having to I got interrupted in the middle of the recording, and it's been 20-30 minutes, and now I'm coming back to this, and I'm trying to get back into my train of thought, get back into my thinking. And this is the trade we're going to do. Frankie Montas for Jose Alvarado. We're going to get some bullpen help. That's one of the trades I want to do. We'll take a look at the offseason, see how things went. We signed Aledmys Diaz. We obviously just traded for Jose Alvarado. And then when you look at the rest of what's going on here, Jenderson Hurtado. What a name. Holy cow. So yeah, not much has really happened in terms of offseason. You may have seen a name, Jack Peterson. That's kind of a big signing. $9 million a year is actually not that much money in the grand scheme of things. Hit 30 home runs last year. I figured, you know what, Chris Davis may end up starting to fall off. Same with Mark Canha. Let's get a good little outfielder that can hit for some power. Not a bad fielder either. That's a good little pickup. So with Pinder in right, Jack Peterson in left, we got Laureano in center, and then the rest of the lineup is starting to come together. I'm really thinking about giving Sean Murphy the go at catcher. I think that might just be the move. He's a little bit younger, pretty similar style catcher anyways. So like, let's just go with that. And that's the team. I like it. I think it looks pretty good. The question mark though is now the pitching, because you're kind of looking at this and it's like, it's a bit of a mess, you know. Like we got some young pitchers. We brought in Zach Eflin on a cheap deal. He got a little rocked up last year, but it's a $3 million deal. If he doesn't do well, we're going to let him go. We look at AJ Puck. He's going to come in, maybe be our 4 or 5. We got Jesus Luzardo, and obviously the top 2 with Manea, whatever it is, and Mangden. And then you look at our bullpen. Jake Diekman was kind of trash last year. Trevino was kind of trash as well. One of these two is going to end up being our long reliever. I kind of think Bassett is a good idea, and then maybe trade Blackburn and try to get a really good bullpen arm. So let's try to get rid of Diekman. Let's try to get rid of Trevino. Let's try to get rid of Blackburn, and let's get some new arms in the bullpen. I'm going to go for Rowan Wick of the Cubs. Looks like a decent arm. Young, still could potentially go up in rating. So Rowan Wick, he's got a cheap contract as well. We're going to go and get rid of Blackburn and Barreto. I think that's going to be another deal. Could I like kind of sweeten the deal here and maybe get somebody else? How's Jeremy Jeffers? You know what? That's actually not bad. He could definitely like just slide in for a season. I think that might be a move. That might be the move. Or do we go to Para? Who's got better stats? They kind of look the same. Not gonna lie. Maybe Tapera. What about both? All right, there we go. There's our bullpen. we're like, hey Cubs, we're taking your whole bullpen, and we're gonna do it, and you're gonna like it. That's basically what we did there. So, yeah, we just completely robbed them of everybody. I'm gonna trade Diekman and Trevino now. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with this, or what I'm gonna try to upgrade. Realistically, I like the team where it's at. I don't really know where to go from here. I might try to get like something. I don't know what. We're going to find something. All right, we need a lefty. And the more I looked at Jeffers' stats, didn't really like him. I'm going to go Diekman, Jeffers, and Trevino for Brett Martin of the Rangers. I know we just recently had him in a rebuild, but he was actually kind of a sneaky good lefty, and that solidifies our bullpen. A lot of moves for the bullpen, and I like the team now. I really do. I think it's a good team. Budget's sitting very pretty. So if we need to make any moves in season 3 and season 4, we definitely can. We're going to be losing the contract of a couple players. No one really big though. And we don't really have to worry about signing anybody. So we're in a really good spot. This team is kind of set up to like let players develop and take off. I like the team. I think we're going to win a lot of games here. I'll see you guys at the end of season 2. All right, here we go. September time. We're around that 80 win mark. We're doing solid. I kind of like it. I was expecting us to win a few more games, but hopefully this is good enough to get us into the postseason. It was last year, so we'll see. We won the division once again, 93-69. Nice. Okay. Alrighty, so I think what? One more win than what we had last year. And let me show you how we started the season. Because the way we started the season, oh boy. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses. You know, a pretty good month here. We were kind of like hot and cold. We'd go streaky really good. We'd go streaking really bad. And it just, yikes, you know. So we won the division by 2 games. We're 5th in baseball, which is a good sign. That means we probably had a lot of players develop. So Hendricks was the most saves. Okay, I'll take that. I'm looking at this list and I'm trying to see if we could like pick up anybody, but I don't think offensively we need help. I'm thinking maybe in the bullpen is going to be the area that we need the most help. Who is Mike Gerber? Okay, triples 14. Are you kidding me? Glaber with 50 home runs. Jeez. So I'm kind of I'm thinking maybe we pick up a new DH if Crush Davis is kind of falling off the map. And that's really the only area offensively I'm thinking about trying to improve. The big area that I'm trying to think of improving is the pitching staff. I do like the pitchers that we have. I just think we could probably upgrade the bullpen. So that's the area I'm looking to improve. You guys can see all the league leaders, the reliever of the year, the rookie of the year, things like that. Carter Kieboom's at the Pirates now, and wow, he had a great year. So let's take a look at our bullpen. Bassett might be that guy we just hold on to because he looks like a very solid long reliever. Rowan Wick wasn't as good as I would have hoped, but he's up to an 81. His potential's gone up as well. I'm going to give him another season, see how he does. Jose Alvarado was absolutely garbage. What happened? How do you go from a 2.89 to a 2 whip with a 5.66 ERA? Huh? Brett Martin, not bad, but he's one of those guys you got to give a couple seasons to let improve. Tepera was pretty bad. Okay, that's fine. Wendelken, I guess, is not like a setup guy. Like, what happened? What happened? And then even Liam Hendricks had a high ERA. What? I'm hoping the starting rotation was good, because right now I'm not happy with the way pitching is going. Why you got to do this? Mangden was good. Eflin was good. Okay. AJ Puck, first season. We'll give him a little pass. Jesus Luzardo, I need you to get a little bit better, bud. I need to see some improvements. Do we have anybody like in the farm system that like, hey, we can look forward to like seeing you coming up anytime soon? Doesn't look like it. So let's take a look at our lineup, see how the bench did. Mark Canha fell off a little bit, limited appearances, but you can see he's not like the same Mark Canha that we're used to. Robbie Grossman, kind of nice. Liking that. Austin Allen in his plate appearances did very well. Okay. Luis Arias hit just under 300. Still a really good year though, so I'm happy with him being our leadoff guy. Ramon Laureano's up to an 88. He's getting better and better. We got Marcus Semien, who's still putting up good numbers. 30 home runs, 32 doubles, 120 RBIs. Matt Olson's hitting 37 home runs. The RBIs number dipped a little bit, but I'm okay with that. He's still hitting a lot of home runs. Matt Chapman's looking like a beast. Love to see that. Jock Peterson hit 26 home runs. Okay. 34 doubles too. Chad Pinder hit 235. This might be an area I look to improve on if his hitting stats don't go up too much more. Chris Davis, let's take a look. I mean, 35 home runs still. Like that's still impressive. And then Sean Murphy. You know what? Like, I mean, they're kind of the same still. They're still kind of the same. So I'm not too sure who to go with that catcher there, but I want to see that second baseman we had. Where is he at? Adrian Sanchez, he's up to a 77. But like second and short, he doesn't really take over there, but he might be on the bench next year. That might be the move. So I almost just simmed without even paying attention to who I was controlling. So here we are against the Yankees. All right. And we're one game away from advancing. Yes, we advanced. We're taking on the Twins now. As much as I want Luzardo to be the guy to get the ball, I don't think he's ready just yet. But so far, I'm like, wait, 9 ERA? 9 ERA? I just saw that. So here we go. Athletics, Twins. Let's not get swept, guys. Let's not get swept. All right, we didn't get swept. Okay, maybe a little comeback in the making. We're on that reverse sweep life. I like to see that. Let's keep it going. We're at home. We're gonna go Eflin. He's had a good postseason. He's looking solid. How are we gonna do against them? They've brought in Wilmer Defoe, however you want to say it. Let's get on the board early. It's Kenta Maeda. This is gonna be a good matchup. There we go, Matt Chapman. That's what I like to see. You're the face of the franchise. I want to see you. You know what? I want to see you take over this game. All right, so it's a tie ball game, which does suck. Does suck indeed, but I'm feeling good. Eflin. All right. If Eflin can give us like one more inning, I'd be really happy with that. So, perfect. 6 innings from him. That's just what I needed. Double play, though, that's not what I needed. So let's go Brett Martin. Face those lefties. We'll take them out. We'll go in Wendelken. There we go. Where's our offense? We've only had 3 hits all day. There, 2 more innings. We need to score here. Maeda's out. Maybe that's what we needed. A fly out, a single. We got first and third. Can Luis Arias do the job? Perfect. All right, there we go. Liam Hendricks. Liam Hendricks. Are you serious? What? You gotta be kidding me, dude. You can't be doing that to me. All right, Semien though. Olson, Chapman. Okay, Jock Peterson. We're really gonna blow this, aren't we? We're really gonna blow this. Liam Hendricks, I needed you in that moment and you let me down. You let me down so much. You're gone. You're out of here. I'm not having you on this team anymore. I can't do it. I can't do it. The Twins beat the Cubs. Whatever. We need to bounce back. We need a good year. I can't believe that just happened. So Liam Hendricks, get out of here. Zach Eflin, I like that. You know what? One more year. Crush Davis, let's make it happen. Aledmys Diaz, I'm going to decline because we got that second baseman in AAA who looks really good. Canna and Tepera, goodbye. Don't want to see you in our uniform anymore. So let's take a look. 40-man. I might add Davidson. And then looking at the rest here, I'm going to offer it to everybody except for Aledmys Diaz. I'm going to let Aledmys Diaz walk. And then contracts, I'm going to hand it to everybody there. Let's take a look at free agency. So we need a closer, right? We definitely need a closer. So maybe Osuna's that guy that we go for. Maybe even Craig Kimbrell. Change it up. Go for somebody different. Kenley Jansen's down here as well. We got Archie Bradley who can move into maybe that setup role that we kind of struggled with. There's definitely some good options there. Starting pitching, I think we're set. Do we need any other bullpen help? I don't think we do. I think we just need what, a closer, right? One bullpen arm and a closer. One bullpen arm and a closer. All right, I like it. And then the lineup set. We're about to lose Aledmys Diaz and Mark Canna, but outside of that, the team's looking untouched. And okay, maybe a bench bat as well. There we go. Let's get into it. Alrighty, so I did attack the bullpen. That was the main area that I wanted to upgrade, and I definitely acquired the players that I wanted. So we'll take a look at the team. Starting pitching has been hit or miss. I'm hoping this is the year where like everyone's like, hey, we're gonna be Cy Young caliber. With that being said, it's probably gonna collapse and fall and crumble all down and destroy my hopes and dreams. But you know what? We're gonna give it a shot. If things don't pan out, we're gonna probably clear house and try to get some really good pitchers. The bullpen, again, this is like kind of make or break season. It's season 3. We do have one more year, but I feel like we have a pretty strong bullpen right here. A lot of 80s, some good rated players, looking pretty solid. Archie Bradley's been brought in. We brought him in on a $6.5 million deal, and Osuna was brought in on a very long $10 million deal for the foreseeable future, basically. Lineup wise, no changes at all. I like offensively where we're at. The only change was Adrian Sanchez was brought up. I mean, looks pretty good. And then Freddie Galvis as a bench bat. That was really the only change. When you look at our budget, very, very, very healthy still. And I mean, Sean Manaea is about to become a free agent, which is fine. And maybe Chad Pinder. But outside of that, no one that I'm too concerned about. So this is the year. We got to make a World Series. We're ranked 3rd with power, contact, pitching, defense. Everything's ranked really high. It's just our speed. We just have none of that. So let's get through season 3. And if nothing good happens, we're blowing up the squad and we're getting some new players and we're making some trades. So season 3, I feel good with the team. Let's see how it goes. All right, so we're already past our most wins in this rebuild. Wait, no, we haven't. We're gone on a losing streak. What's going on? I mean, we should beat it. I mean, I would expect that. But we did kind of go a little quiet for a second. But 100 wins, 62 losses. We won the division, and we're taking on the Indians again. So here we go. Standings-wise, we won it by 21 games. Wow, have teams fallen off? We're the 2nd-ranked team in baseball now, so we've moved up a spot, which is awesome. No league leaders. Interesting. Okay. No league leaders, huh? But you know what? I'm okay with that. Who's this guy? Ronald Padilla. Okay. And then when we take a look at the rest of them, you guys can see the stat leaders here and there. But for the most part, I'm pretty happy with the team. I'll hop over to pitchers really quick. Syndergaard on the Nationals. Wow. Okay. And then when we take a look at the rest of the guys, I see Osuna got 2nd by 1 save. 1 save. So that happened. Awards. We do have an award. Gold Glove. Okay. And Delivery Man of the Year. All right. So Trout's MVP. We got Soto, back-to-back MVPs for him. A Cy Young for Luis Castillo and Garrett Cole. Tim Anderson and Bryant. Raisel Iglesias and Osuna. And then Ronald Padilla and Luis V. Garcia. Rookie of the Year. All right. Okay. I know some of you guys were asking about top prospects. I'll show you guys some of the top prospects that are here. Gio Unger. What a name. So you guys can see what we're looking at season 3. So a few seasons have definitely passed, and you guys can see some of the guys that we have here. This was a player I've been keeping my eye on. His hitting stats, though, just look so bad. He looks amazing in the field, but the hitting stats just aren't there yet. But you guys can see some of the names that are popping up. I'm not going to go through all of their ratings and everything, but you guys can see what we were rocking with for the top prospects. So looking at pitching, we'll take a look at the bullpen. Chris Bassett kind of imploded. Rowan Wick, the whip's high. The whip is high, but the ERA is low. 45 strikeouts in 49 innings. Gotta love it. Wendelken's getting back on track, but he's probably a player I might get rid of him. I might trade him. Brett Martin had a phenomenal season. Phenomenal. And then Archie Bradley, dude, come on, you can't be doing that to me. I can't be signing you and then you fall apart. Jose Alvarado got back on track. Maybe that's what he needs to be. He just needs to be that setup guy in the bullpen. That's his spot. That's his comfortable spot, his comfort zone. And Roberto Osuna was absolutely insane. Let's take a look at our pitching staff. Sean Manaea, good season. 200 innings pitched. Love to see it. Daniel Mangden, 200 innings pitched. We don't have a lot of strikeouts, but I'm liking the stats that we're seeing. Luzardo, he's starting to get the ball rolling here. We got Zach Eflin, who's been phenomenal since we picked him up. And then AJ Puck's good. All right, starting staff, we're good. Not going to worry about it. I am going to try to get rid of maybe Archie Bradley, maybe JB Wendelken. Definitely need a new long reliever. But for the most part, it's not broken. I don't really want to change it that much, right? We might just have to kind of find some new pieces and glue them in to fix the base, right? When we take a look at our bench, you know what? Not terrible. I'm cool with that. And then when we look at the rest of the team, Ramon Laureano, the numbers dipped a little bit, but the power numbers are still there. And I mean, really only the average dropped. That was about it. Marcus Semien is still putting up crazy good numbers. Crazy good numbers. Luis Arias, his power numbers are going up. He's still hitting a good amount of doubles, good average, really solid pickup for us. When we take a look at Matt Olson, he hit 30 home runs. You know, the OPS dropped, but he hit double the doubles, same amount of home runs almost. Matt Chapman's hitting crazy good numbers as well. So power numbers are through the roof. Jock Peterson, 26 home runs. Yes. Chris Davis hit almost 40. He's not going away. He's sticking around. He doesn't want to leave the squad. Austin Allen was all right. We're kind of doing a platoon between the two catchers. They're both getting at bats. And then Chad Pinder. Unfortunately, Chad Pinder just doesn't look like he's going to figure it out hitting wise. He's still putting up a good amount of home runs. And he's really consistent, right? Right in the mid-teens for home runs. Around 20 doubles. I just want a little bit more. Just a little bit. So we might look for a new outfielder. Against the Indians. And we're about to get eliminated. What is going on with this team, dude? Why? What? How? I should have quick managed that. Definitely should have, but I don't know, man. I feel like we're a really good team. Why are we losing these series, right? The Twins back-to-back World Series champs. Okay. What? All right, so let's keep going. This is the make or break season. Wow. Let's see what we got here. I guess we're going to give it to him. We'll throw him that. I'm going to decline this. You know what? I want to bring in some. He's putting up crazy home run numbers though. We can't turn him down. His home run production is gross. Pinder's going to be gone. Let's throw Eflin a little bit of money. Freddie Galvis, good little backup option, whatever. And then Bassett can go. And man, that's tough. That's a really frustrating knockout. That's just, oh my gosh. All right, looking at arbitration. Everybody's getting arbitration. Contracts, Everybody's going to get a contract. Pitching. So everybody did really well. We need a bullpen arm here. We need a long reliever. And then we need, what is this? Outfield, a right fielder. Do we bring up Armenteros? He looks amazing. He looks really, really good. It's just those hitting stats, the vision, the discipline. Like, I want to give him a shot. I really do. I just don't think, I don't know, man. I feel like we could really go out. Aaron Judge. Joey Gallo. Trey Mancini. Oh. Anybody else? Anybody else? I mean, I think we got to go for one of them. Like, we have, like, let's just go all out. Let's spend some cash. Let's try to win a game. Like, that's basically what I'm trying to do. Let's win a World Series. Final season, we're going to make a trade. We're acquiring a new catcher. We need something in the lineup. We're going to go for Jorge Alfaro, for Jonah Bride, Mikey White, and then Austin Allen. That's that deal. Let's take a look at the team. So, pitching-wise, standard pitching lineup. It's been fantastic for us. We look at this. We have... someone's missing. What? Dylan Bundy. And you're probably thinking, why Dylan Bundy? You'll see in a second. So he's going to be our long reliever in this spot. We got Workman, Wendelken, Wick, Martin, Alvarado, Osuna. Starting lineup looks solid. Perfect. Like it a lot, right? So when we take a look at our lineup now, Jorge Alfaro is going to slot in to this spot. Our DH is going to be Chris Davis. Why would our DH not be Chris Davis? As much as I want, maybe, hold on. There's, man, he's got to get in the lineup somehow, right? Look at those hitting stats. Does he take over for Chris Davis? No, we need that pop, right? Look at that. Trey Mancini's joined the team. Look at that pop in the lineup. That is nice. So we'll move up everybody. We'll have like Chris Davis be that extra like, what's it called, power bat in the lineup. And then we have Jock Peterson, Ramon Laureano, Jorge Alfaro. Look at this team. Look at this team. Didn't mean to switch it there, but yeah, this is going to be the lineup for the team. It's insane. It's absolutely disgusting. We have to be ranked number 1. 5? Come on. No way. We're going into this. We're winning it all. Budget wise, 1.3 million. We're still in a very good spot. Chapman does become a free agent though, so that is a little worrying. We probably would get rid of somebody. Not too sure who, but we'd find a way to make it happen. So season 4, it all comes down to this. Let's go win a World Series. Like, this has got to be the year. It has to be. Alrighty, final September of the rebuild. This is our season. Hopefully, we're at 85 wins, which is kind of where we're normally at in September. And things are looking pretty good. You know, we're about to hit that 90 win mark. Hopefully that's good enough for the division. It's been kind of tight here and there, but 99-63, we won the division, taking on the Twins, which I feel like have been kind of our kryptonite. So we won the division by 8 games. We're up to first in baseball. Like I told you, we're a good team. Trey Mancini had the most home runs and runs. Nice. And Mangden had the most wins. So you guys can see the different league leading stats as we go through it. Estevan Florial. Okay. He was up there. Saw that. Willie Calhoun had, what, I think it was hits or something. But you guys can kind of see the stats there. We'll head over to the pitchers really quick. Daniel Mangden with the most wins. And looking at the rest, Osuna had the second most saves. And then ERA, I'm seeing a couple low ERAs. I like seeing that. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Awards. Let's see what we won. A Gold Glove. That was it. I feel like that was like the only award we won besides Reliever of the Year, which is really boring. Really boring. So let's take a look at the team. Sean Manaea, fantastic. Like, besides that one rough season, he was great for us. Daniel Mangden, same thing. Like, he didn't even have a bad season. Like, he was just great throughout the rebuild. Jesus Luzardo's only getting better and better and better, so I like seeing that. AJ Puck has been phenomenal. Like, low-key, he's been really, really good. And then Zach Eflin, you know what? I'll still take that as our 5. Like, that's great. Dylan Bundy was fantastic in long relief. Brandon Borkman was not as good as I would have hoped. I only signed him to a 1-year deal, so I would let him walk. Jamie Wendelken's back on track. Rowan Wick had another rough year. Brett Martin was solid for our lefty. Jose Alvarado was garbage. Absolute garbage. And then Roberto Osuna, as per usual, is just lights out as a closer. So let's see the bench. You know what? They're basically all the same. Arias hit over 300, and this guy's just, if you want an on-base machine, that's your man. Marcus Semion's starting to lose a little bit of power, but still a decent year. You know, good amount of home runs, good amount of doubles. I'll take it. Trey Mancini was fantastic. 47 home runs, 123 RBIs. Yes, please. Matt Olson, almost 40 home runs. Yes, please. Let's keep it going. Chapman, a little bit of a downturn in the home runs. Just a quiet year for Chapman, but that's okay. Chris Davis still hit 29 home runs, which is good numbers for him. Jock Peterson almost hit 40 home runs, which is fantastic. Ramon Laureano, he's been super consistent throughout this rebuild. And Jorge Alfaro in his first year, fantastic numbers for him. Love to see it. So let's keep moving forward. This is our year, 100%. I can feel it. Yep. I mean, I don't get it, man. What do I have to do different for us to not get knocked out here? Where did I go wrong with this team that they can't win any simmed games? And we only got one run there, and we had the bases loaded with no outs. Huh? Why? Like, come on. Looking at their team, they have Jorge Mateo, which they got from us, which is disappointing. But okay. Alfaro goes deep. Let's see who else. Wilson Ramos is new. Jonathan Scope. Okay. So some interesting names. Some interesting names indeed. I forgot we gave him Mateo for Arias. I was trying to remember who we traded for, and it was Arias. So we only have a 1-run lead, which is a little okay, there we go. That changes things. 5-2, thanks to that home run. And Luzardo needs to come out. I've been chit-chatting way too much for this. Lefty's up. Alvarado, I want to punch you in the face, man. I just want you to realize I want to punch you in the face. All right. Nothing personal, but just it's personal, right? That's all I gotta say. Osuna, please shut the door. Don't hurt me. Thank you. We stay alive. Thank God. All right. Let's keep it going. Hopefully we can keep this alive. Hopefully. I mean, I'm expecting a loss 100% here. There's no way we win this. Something bad's going to happen. That's basically what it comes down to. I know it's going to happen. Here's one. We're not scoring even though we're getting base runners, and I think that's what's going to happen. We're just not going to get the runs in because we can't score for some reason. As Jock goes deep, makes it a 2-1 ball game. Then Alfaro makes it 3-1. Maybe I just need to talk crap, and then they'll actually do something. So here we are. Tie ball game. Can Puck give me one more inning? Perfect. That's all I needed. Jock Peterson goes deep again, and he's feeling himself. That's basically what I want to see. I want to see them just go absolutely insane. So let's go Rowan Wick. Why must this happen? Why can't we just win games? You know? Why can't we just win some games? That's all I want. Arias, I need you. Okay, Semyon. That's a run. That's all that I needed to see. One run. Let's go to I don't know who I trust. Wendelken? That works out. There we go. And we're going to close it with our man Roberto Osuna. And we're hanging on. Somehow we're hanging on though. And I don't know how. This is the team I've had the least amount of confidence in, and I don't understand it. It's such a good team, but yet there is no confidence whatsoever. I'm expecting to get absolutely destroyed this game. And as I see this, we don't even have a hit through. Oh, we do. We have a hit. There we go. Just okay, now we're down 1, which is not good. Leadoff double, couldn't score there, and now it's 3-0. That we have Devin Smeltzer tearing us apart. That's how you know things are bad. Devin Smeltzer is making us look absolutely silly. We're getting 2 hit. We're getting 2 hit by Devin Smeltzer. What is this? I'm at a loss for words, man. This is bad. It's 5-0. What? Oh, we didn't get shut out at least. I mean, there was that, but like, I was speechless. Devin Smeltzer, 2 hit us. 2 hit us. Look at this team. Look at it. How that is just mind-boggling to me that we were that bad throughout this entire rebuild. We have such a good team. Our lowest rated player was Chris Davis, and he's 78, but he hits home runs for a living. So like, normally I would have put Lazaro Armenteros or Adrian Sanchez in, which you can't see. Now you can. I would have put one of those 2 in, and then everybody is above the rating of 83. 83 in the lineup. That is insane. We should have done so much better in this rebuild, and unfortunately we just weren't able to do it. So that's just how it goes sometimes, and I hope you did enjoy it. Thumbs up if you did enjoy the video. I know I was a little negative, but man, how does this not, like, how do we not win more games with this team? That's just unbelievable. So I hope you did enjoy it. Thumbs up like I did say. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoyed the content. Make sure you hit that bell icon so you're notified whenever a video does go live. And that's about it, guys. Go in the comment section, let me know your favorite third baseman, and I'm going to leave 2 videos on screen now. If you haven't seen either of them, go and give them a watch, and make sure you go to the beginning of the video and vote in that poll that I did mention. Other than that, guys, I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.